Well, good morning everybody and welcome back to my channel. Another day, another walk. So I'm going down by Dalmore Distillery to see what's new, and hope you can join me. It's a beautiful day here. It's cold. It's definitely autumn now, even though we're still in September. But yeah, definitely autumn now. I was surprised there wasn't any frost this morning because it was so clear and so cold early this morning when I let the dog out. So we're just going to go down this way and just have a quick toddle. Didn't do anything last week. Yeah, I didn't do one last week, unfortunately, but I think the weather, something to do with the weather, and I was so busy. But I made time today because I don't have anything on until 12 till I have a meeting. Hope you're doing okay today. Yesterday wasn't a good day for me personally. I just heard one of my friends that I've known since I was a child died, unfortunately, and she was a lovely person. And yesterday I had to get more blood tests done, and yesterday I got my blood pressure taken and it was very, very high. So I'm waiting for a call back from the doctors about that, but I have an appointment in 4 weeks, telephone one, but I don't think I can wait that long. And I've took advice from other people in the know, and so they advised me to sort of like get medical, talk to a doctor as soon as. But I'm trying to, good way to lower your blood pressure is exercise. So this is what I've chosen to do today as my exercise. Still lots going on down in Dalmore Distillery. We're still building a new bit. We're just going to head down this way to see, because we haven't been down here for ages. It is still closed to the public, like the visitor centre. We'll take a wander down here. I don't look as if there's somebody down here with a dog, so it's not closed off down here, but we'll take a wander anyway. So as you can see, it's a beautiful sunny day today. We had lots of rain yesterday. It was mental yesterday. Oh, look at that. Must be doing archery down here because there's targets. Look at that. Yeah, it's all boarded up still. So we'll just take a walk down here. Walk to the shore. Look how nice it is. Don't know if there's a boat in today down in Averon. Yeah, so there's a brand new building. Look at that. Oh, definitely targets. Look, targets down here. Right, there's loads of cars down there, so I don't think we can go this way. So we'll go back up this way and we'll go down. We'll walk down the normal way. Didn't know there was an archery club or something down here. There must have new. So you can see the trees are starting to turn colour. My favourite time of year is autumn. So I love all the changes in the trees. I like the cosy dark nights, but I also like the summer nights as well. But need to get the pumpkin spice candles on. I'm already using my hand wash because I love the smell of cinnamon. I absolutely love it. Right, so we're just going to go down here. So I hope you're all feeling well today. If not, I hope you feel better soon. So say it is a bright day today. What's new? Oh, I started Slimming World last Thursday. So this is my first week in Slimming World. So I get weighed again 2 days time. So I'm hoping I've done enough to get a loss, but I think I have because I've been careful. Feel a lot better in myself because my ABS hasn't kicked off as much this week as what it usually would have done, which is good news. So because I've got high blood pressure, sort of like excess weight can contribute to that. So yeah, I desperately need to get this weight off. At least I've got a goal in mind to get the weight off for the holiday next year. So I've got something to aim to, and so it's motivation. I'm terrible for nighttime snacking. I'll get a big bag of popcorn or some crisps or chocolate or biscuits. Even if I'm crafting, like I craft in my kitchen at night, it's because I'm in my kitchen, it's temptation. So last night I was I had plans to do it anyway, but I was kind of tired and didn't what's going on in that day. I knew if I sat in the kitchen I would just head for the biscuits, even though they're high in sins on Slimming World, and there's crisps there, and I would just have a blowout. But last night at 8:30 I decided to colour my hair. So at the end you'll see my colour. By the time I done that, it was about 9:30, and then half an hour I was ready for bed, and I didn't touch anything. I didn't snack on anything because my hands were busy. My mind was busy on something else. Big massive puddles down here. So I was proud of myself for doing that late at night. I was contemplating on just, I'll do it in the morning, do it first thing in the morning once she's off to school. But if I had done it last night, I wouldn't be able to do this morning. Right, I'm just going to pause you for a minute, guys. Okay, guys, sorry about that. Right. I expect it to be quite muddy down by the river, whatever, after all the Oh man, after all the rain that we had yesterday, and I don't really have suitable shoes on for going down here in amongst all this mud, but never mind. This is where the abandoned house used to be. It was demolished at sort of, I think it was early this year, I think it was demolished. So it's now been fenced off. So I don't know what plans they have for that. But what they're building in at the actual distillery is a new warehouse sort of thing, like processing plant sort of thing, because of all the whiskey they're importing. Needing new buildings, these bigger buildings. Oh, there we go. So that's where we just come down. And this is the gate we used to come through originally when we were walking, but I've got a feeling they've blocked it off at the other side. But we'll go this way. We'll just take a wander. Nothing, no fast, no, just take a leisurely wander. Can't remember what it's saying. Yes, so because I kept my hands busy, I wasn't tempted. So I'm quite proud of myself for doing that, and my hair looks alright. I know I've missed bits at the back, but I'm getting my hair cut anyway next week. And I've always wanted my hair this colour. It's not as bright as I would want it to be, but the reason why I coloured it, or I wanted it this colour, is week on Friday up at the Ardross Hall. There's a 70s and 80s disco in aid of Bernardo's, I think it is. So I'm looking forward to that, because the last 80s disco we went to was after the pipe band down the bowling club, and it was absolutely, what a fun. It was a brilliant night. It was a brilliant night, and I was so hemming and hawing whether to go, but I was so glad I went, so I can't miss an opportunity to do it again. So I've got my outfit, I've got all my 80s gear. So I'm going to be a sight, but hey ho, I don't care. Really don't care. Oh, there's a big mound of earth over there. That's what they're going to do up here. They're doing something. Morning. Trying to get a better look. Yeah, they must be expanding down here as well. So they must have to be building maybe some more sheds, I think. Gosh, they really are expanding their operation down here. But exciting. Hopefully more jobs will be created in this area, because it's badly needed. You know, we've got more and more families coming into the area, but there's not enough lot of job opportunities for them. I think they are starting to update the schools, I think, the primary schools, so that's good news. So Bridgend had their roof done, and I think obviously school was getting work done. Just look at it today. Absolutely beautiful. I like how it's so peaceful down here as well. You know, I haven't been down here for ages, and I thought today would be a good opportunity to go for you guys. And this walk will help my weight loss as well. Every little helps. You know, so I'm looking forward to stepping on the scales on Thursday and trying to get into a good routine and getting to know my food, like whether it's, because in Slimming World they do speed foods, and free foods. Free foods, and then you've got your healthy A's and healthy B's, healthy extra B's. So your healthy extra B is all your whole grains, your whole grain pasta, and no, not your pasta, your bread, crackers. And your healthy A is all your calcium rich foods like your cheeses, your milks. So you have to have 2 A's and 1 B a day. So it could be like Weetabix, you could have Weetabix or All Bran. Then you have your healthy A, which is your milk and your cereal. Or today I had 2 slices of 400 gram loaf, like small loaf, 2 slices of bread, and some banana on it. So that was my healthy B. I haven't had my healthy A's yet. I'll have that at lunchtime. I'll have maybe a Rivita, some Rivitas, and some Dairy triangles, and I might have some milk for my coffee later on, or a hot chocolate. We'll see. I haven't looked at the hot chocolate since yet. But it's important not to starve yourself, not to, if you like something particular and you're limiting it for, like, that's your treat for one day, you can have sins for one day. There's sins in sauces and things, and have chicken without the skin, or cook chicken without the skin, should I say. Then it'll be free. If you cook chicken with the skin, then obviously it'll have sins in it. So it's a lot to think about. Actually thinking about what kind of food you're putting in your mouth. You know what I mean? There's some days I was just like in fog mode, which I was just ramming stuff in my mouth. I'm not thinking about, is it healthy or is it, And I've seen me on bad days, which bad pain days for me are the worst. So I just want to comfort food, comfort eat, and I can just blindly have 2 packets of crisps and some biscuits, and then after that I'll have a cup of hot chocolate or something, loads of sweets. Again, it's just mindlessly eating, to make you feel better, and our mood plays a big part in what we eat as well. And yesterday, because I was in quite a bit of a low mood yesterday, I could have just blew it and went for the crisps and chocolate and just say to hang with the plan for the day. But I did and I didn't. I had lots of sins, but I had lots of free food as well. So I reined it in a wee bit. So I knew that would be a mistake to do. So I was just being kind to myself, you know what I mean. Oh man. can have that way. Morning.
Right.
Hello. Lots of dogs walkers today. I sincerely hope they're picking up their dog poo after them, because I would be very angry if they didn't. Especially when there's down here. Yeah, I've passed them a lot already down this way because they think, oh, don't need to pick it up because it's wild down here, there's wild grass or whatever. But there's also kids coming down here for walks with their mum and dads at the weekends and things, you know. It's still a public place, it's a public walkway. Anyway, I'm getting off topic here. So yeah, just thinking about what you're putting on your plate, changing your plate size as well, changing your portion sizes is a big thing. And I couldn't believe when I first done this. I mean, this is my third attempt to do Slimming World. When I done this before, you know, I couldn't believe that the amount of pasta we were allowed to eat, because it's unlimited, that you have to, I'm not going to show that bit, you have to be aware of your portion sizes as well. You just can't mindlessly eat everything. Because the river is quite high today with all the rain yesterday. Right, let's keep going. So what I usually do with pasta is that I'll cook a batch, and I'll have it for my dinner, and then I'll keep some. I'll keep some aside, and I'll have it for either my lunch the following day, or part of my evening meal the next night, sort of thing. So that's what I intend to do this week. Right, I'm going to pause you for a minute, guys. Right, sorry about that, guys. Right, so yeah, so that's what I tend to do, because I can't really eat late at night. And what I'm intending to do, because I won't get back in the house, because the class that I'm going to go to is a 5 o'clock class, so I'd never eat before class to get weighed. I've never done that. But what I do is I'll take my dinner with me, like pasta in a pot or salad, and there's a microwave in the place in the building that we go to, so I'll just microwave the pasta and have it before the talk starts, and then I'm not eating that late. So that's the way I work it. Just so I can help hubby with my girl on when I come back in, like for bathing and things, because she's starting to get stubborn to come out the bath now, so we always need to lift her or try and coax her out, so it's easier with two people. Whew. It's getting hot now. I've got this big jacket on because it's cold. It was really autumnal this morning, and but now the sun's at my back, it's getting rather warm. I think what we'll do is, where's the seat? There's the seat down here. I'm going to go and take a wee breather and have some have some water, I think, just slow down a bit. Oh. Make use of this seat. Hope you don't mind, Terry Reaper, for me using your seat. Right, I'm going to pause you for a wee while, guys, okay? And look how nice it is down here. Just listen to the river. Nice spot for a seat, for a rest, to have lunch, even to sit and read a book. It's lovely. Right, we'll get going again. Oh. Somebody's had a picnic down here, but unfortunately they didn't take away the rubbish, which is quite bad of them. Oh dear, get up this wee hill. Oh. Oh. Right, let's keep going. So you look at that. Just stunning day. Blue sky. Tiny bit of a wind, but it's a good day for a walk. You know, it's not too cold, it's not too hot. It's just nice for a brisk autumn walk. That's another thing that I like about autumn. You can wrap yourself up very warm with your hat and your gloves and your scarf, and just get, if it's a frosty day, really good frosty day, I love walking in it. You know, bundled up nice and warm, and just, you know, clears the cobwebs out your head. And you know, so in the winter time we've got to stick the heating on, the windows are shut, you know, it can be very stuffy and dry. But if you get out and about for a wee while, you know, clears your head, makes your mood a wee bit better, lifts you up, you know, makes you feel a wee bit better. So I just love that good old frosty day. Oops, onto the side here. Right, there we go. I've met a few runners as well today. Before I started filming, and that one there. But yeah, it's a good day for a run. I'm not that enthusiastic. I'm not that brave to start running. Not with my back and my asthma, especially this time of year, because this is the time of year that my asthma plays up. I get more chesty when it's the winter time, because it's damp and it's, you know, cold. I'm not too bad in the summer, but if I catch a cold in the winter, you know, it's quite bad. But however, it's what it is. You just got to get on with it. You know, I'm not one of these people who are, oh, woe's me, poor me, feel sorry for me. No, I'm not one of these people. No. Can't do that. I've never been brought up that way. You know, if you have difficulty in life, you know, if you're having struggles in life, there's no point in gurning about it. If it doesn't help, stop moaning. You know, there's no point worrying something if you can't change it. You know, if you can change it, your lifestyle or your circumstance or You know, if you've got a chance to change your health by getting more exercise, you know, and you're going you're sore when you're sitting. I know a lot of people are not as mobile as me. I get that. Oh, look at all that fungus. I do get that, and I understand people that can't go out for walks like me. But if you're able to, you know, get out and about, just stop moaning. You know, life's too short to start moaning. Sorry, I don't know if you'll be able to hear me, it's very fast today. Life is too short. It really is. I mean, find things to be happy about. You know, right, I'm going to stop the video for a minute. Oops. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Yeah. Oh, there's a lot of fisher people about. There's two there. There's one over there. Yeah, life is too short. Just get off your bum. Do something creative. Do something for the community. Just, you know, if you're sick of being in the house and no job, whatever, get out and volunteer. You know, you never know. It might turn into a job at one point. If you're moaning because you can't find a job that you're wanting, make an effort and put the work in and be determined to find a job that you're wanting. Don't just sit back and let everybody give you stuff. This world, you know, especially during these times of you know, the cost of living crisis or whatever, yes, people are struggling, yes, people can't help their situation. However, if you're able-bodied and you're young, but you're still not interested in getting a job or, you know, making your own way, you know, people aren't going to follow themselves to help you if you're not going to help yourself. We all have to help ourselves at one point. I'm helping myself to get fit, to get healthy. I'm not gurning, oh, I can't eat this and I can't eat that, I can't eat the next thing. I've compromised. I've looked at see what I can't eat and focus on that rather than focus on what I can't eat. For my base, for my, you know, for my well-being. You have to make a choice. You have to do things yourself. Nobody's going to change your situation apart from you. Nobody. If you're struggling, talk to somebody else. You know, but you have to make that first step and tell somebody that you're struggling, or tell somebody that I can do this but I can't do that. That's fine, that's a positive step. Do something that you can do. Don't be frightened to do new things. Just because you were in a job, like for example, used to working in a supermarket, and you can't, and that's all you need. You know how to do. Retrain to do something else, and new opportunities will come. You know, you have to do it yourself to make a way in this world. You've got to. I would love to go back out to work, but I need to be available for my daughter because I'm her main carer. Morning. I tried going out back to work. I tried to go and work in a canteen, school canteen, and I just couldn't make it work because it was early in the coming back from COVID. I spent more time at home ordering tests to get done than what I was at work. You know, and it didn't work. I tried it and it didn't work, so but I wanted to make that choice for myself, to go back out to work. And because I tried, I didn't fail, it just didn't work out. I volunteer now. I do something else for my time. I don't sit in the house and garn and say, oh, woe's me, I can't get, you know. I volunteer for my community. If you can do something for your community, do it. Your community needs help. Needs everybody to, to find something to help with, whether it's weeding or cut the grass for somewhere, and help your elderly. You know what I mean? If you know somebody that's really struggling and they don't have anybody else, just go in and say hello, or you know what I mean, or is there anything I can do for you? Can I do your garden, or can I help get shopping and things like that? There's so many community events out there that are crying out for volunteers, absolutely crying out for volunteers. Food bank, Trussell Trust Food Bank is one of them, crying out for volunteers at the food bank. We're crying out for volunteers at the Heritage Centre, Alness Heritage Centre. 4 hours a shift, that's it, 4 hours. We're needing somebody in the office in the Heritage Centre as well to help Mike. Your community always needs somebody. We're putting on the gala day, or the gala weekend next year. Next June I think it is. Go and see if you can help out with that, whether it be helping with parking, or help with litter picking, or help with going round with donation buckets or things like that, or organise a car boot sale in aid of like the gala, or in aid of the new minibus. We're trying to raise money for this new community minibus so the community could use it, to take the schools already use the minibus for swimming, but that's through term time. We have somebody that uses it through a holiday club. We have Alness United football team using it, but we're in desperate need of a new one. So we need it to be of lighter material that you don't need a special license for. That's what the current ones we have. You need a special license, especially if you're over 70. And we're running out of drivers as well. Unfortunately, I think our bus is off the road at the moment because again it needs fixed again. Sorry, we just passed through the Coral Park. I'm major blathering today, and but we need help to fund a brand new one that can serve all of the community, like for the elderly, the young, holiday clubs, swimming clubs, jogging clubs, you know what I mean? walking groups to, take them to, say, I don't know, they could take a walk down to the up to a walking trail somewhere up north, or somewhere down sort of like Fife area, whatever, you know what I mean. This is our wee park. Doesn't look too bad today. Rubbish must be picked up, but yeah, this has been hit quite a lot with youngsters just wrecking it over the years. Anyway, so I'm rambling on here. So we're going to make it up to the high street. That's 41 minutes. Oh. Running. Right, so I'm going to stop the video about here, and that'll do for today. Yeah. I'll go over here and do it. There's a park from above. In fact, what I'll do is I'll go down into the seat down here. If it's not too wet. It's not too bad. Okay, so I'll turn you around. Oh, right. Look at my hair. Purple. So yeah, thank you for joining me in for another toddle. I done a lot of blethering today. Covered a lot of topics today. Hope you weren't too bored. I haven't done this. I mean, this is the first one for a fortnight, so there's a lot of stuff I wanted to cover today, but somebody's asked about updating Lily. Lily's okay. She's no symptoms or anything of anything at the moment. We're just sort of keeping her happy and keep her going. She's still walking about. She's still trying to chase her tail. She's 13 now and she doesn't act her age at all. You wouldn't think she was 13, but no, she's doing fine, and she's still going strong. So that's the main thing. It's not all doom and gloom. We don't know what the lumps are in our chest are, whether they're malignant or cancerous, but we'll just have to go with the flow, because I'm not putting her through anything, as I said before. So yeah, hopefully I can get another one done next week, and I haven't looked at it properly in the proper light, but yeah, it looks nice. Quite proud of myself, to be honest with you. But yeah, so thank you for joining me. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. If you like this video, please like it, because it helps with my visibility on YouTube. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking. Thank you for just watching it. Because it makes me feel a lot better. It makes me feel I have a purpose. It gives me something to do, and for you guys, so it's helped me and it's helping you as well. So yeah, so until next time, guys, ta-ta.